To the bone, and you are on Coffee with Friends. Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Yes, I'm in Houston, Texas, and I am on vacation having a wonderful time. As you can see, I'm resting. All right. One of the things I do not do in New Jersey. So I'm going to start y'all off with the positive vibes because that's what I do. It's going to be a what?
Wake up early, gon' rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real hard about what you wanna be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Yeah. Set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good food, good mood, blood in circulation. One step at a time, yeah, that's how you make it. Set a goal you control and the steps you take them. I try to pick one thought, have some concentration. And if I make a mistake, it's called education. I try to do this every day, call it replication. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up.
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. Today's gonna be a good day. Life ain't easy, yo. I think there's a reason, though. Ups and downs, just like every different season, yo. Sometimes I'm high, other times I'm barely breathing, though. You always gotta fight and hide from the demons, yo. Negative thoughts are poison, they rot. Head full of flies, so keep the clouds. They'll never stop.
All the bad for the good in my head.
When I'm lost.
What?
Yeah, so I'ma fake it till I make it. Positive thoughts are overtaken. I got patience. One day at a time, that's how you operate a cadence. A flow, you grow, you show yourself a foundation. Stay away from all the shit that causes temptation. I know that I like to do it cause it's sensation. I live my life in my head like a narration. Don't expect greatness, do my best, man, I'll take it. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. Wake up. 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 Today's gonna be a good day.
Wake up early, gon' rise with the sun. Step 2, get some good, some food in you. Step 3, think real
Hey,
hard about what you wanna
Smokey.
be. Step 4, everybody just do your thing.
Good morning. Good morning. Oh, let me put that on. Good morning. Good morning. I know a lot of people might not come on because we have some people traveling this morning. And so I'm excited about that. I really am. Good morning. Good morning. So I just wanted to jump on. I know I'm really, really late and people might not join, but I wanted to jump on because I didn't want to completely ghost the show. Okay, Smokey. I didn't want to completely ghost the show. And because I'm out here in Houston living it up, we have Valerie who's landing this morning. So we're going to get dressed and go to the airport and get Valerie. We have rodeo weekend activities going on. All right. And so I have already prepared. Tonight starts the night where Coffee with Friends is going to start having, good morning, mother, is going to start having our book discussion. Oh my God. I need to, y'all. I need to do better because here is my book, right? And I still have several pages to get through in here. I'm literally about halfway through in this book, and I'm up to chapter 8 where it talks about community loving communion. All right. And so with that being said, this is a really good book. I just, I have to read this slow. I've made a lot of indents on pages, a lot of notes. Tonight we're having a book discussion on all about love because, we take love as an action, but love is more than, we take love as a feeling, right? We place, materialistic items on love, what people do for us, how they do it for us as a form of love. But love is not just about how the person makes you feel, it's also about how the person is executing on a day-to-day basis, right? And so this is what we're going to talk about. And this book gets deep into what you experienced growing up with love, how generations and generations have taught us about love, and how we move unhealthy in love unconsciously, right? And so these are the things that we're going to be talking about, and we're going to give everyone an opportunity to chime in and discuss portions of the book that touch them the most. Okay. And so that's what we're going to be discussing. Then we're going to get into a series of topics. Okay. And I have all of my topics written here. Okay. That we're going to be discussing over the weekend. Relationships that are temporary. Are you honest? Do women run from men that provide substance? Why do men hold on to women they do not plan a future with? What types of posts, pics, videos are inappropriate for a married person? What is it like to be a man? There's a video that I'm going to play where it discusses that topic. And then we're going to chime in and talk about what that topic means to you and what that video means to you, right? Then we have men are always expected to be the rock. Do not share your troubles with your wife or it will impact how she feels about you. Do you feel that is true? Okay. Do we all, I have to update this, of course, because I misspelled something here. Okay. Do we fall? Okay. Do we fall in love with what we hear or actions? Okay. Why do men think when they bought you dinner, they fuxing? Okay. Submissive women. I have a message that I'm going to read, a meme that I'm going to read about submissive women. And I want people to chime in on their thoughts around that. Respect over love. I have a video also on that where we're going to listen to that video and talk about respect over love. What is that? What does that look like? What does it mean? Okay. Then we have, it takes a certain type of dignity to protect others over yourself. What does that mean? Is that true? Then we're going to be so busy, y'all. Then we have, what is considered perks, right? We're going to talk about that. When people say you're getting perks from a relationship or you're getting perks, you're getting perks, you're getting perks. Like when I go to work and someone talk about perks, I'm thinking restricted stocks. I'm thinking, extra weeks vacation. I'm thinking a sign-on bonus. I'm thinking an end-of-year bonus. Stuff like that are perks, right? Commuter benefit card, shit like that are extra perks that you get when you are getting them from your employee. But what do you consider perks in a relationship? So these are going to be all of our topics across the weekend. Oh my God, we're going to be so busy with topics, okay? And so I'm looking forward to that. So tonight is going to start the first round of events. Book review discussion tonight about 7:30, 8 o'clock. Then we are going to get into topics, right? And then we're going to get into games, right? Now we have all kinds of games. I have a big old bag over here of games. Let me show y'all, okay? Because this bed is so high and I'm so short. All right. And I love it. Look, games, y'all. Okay. So what do we have in here? We still have prizes, y'all. We have prizes. right? Because I give prizes. You know, I don't give prizes normally for the state to state, but oh, here is the hookah. He bought me my Ghost. Ghost is not. Oh, hey, Ghost. I was just getting ready to talk about you. Look what I found in the bag. This is the hookah you bought for me. Yes, Ghost. I found it. I found the hookah. Yeah. But now I need to go to the smoke shop and get the rest of the stuff. All right. And so thank you so much, Ghost, for this. I got the hookah. That's the hookah, right? For those that like to do hookah. All right, let's see what's in here. Ah! Ghost. For the hookah. For the hookah. For the hookah. Now we just need a torch lighter. We got the table set up outside. We just need a torch lighter. Thank you, Ghost. Here it is. Everything you said you purchased is right here. We have everything we need, okay? That's that. What else do we have in here? We have this game. Are y'all ready for do or drink? Oh, use the stove. You know Debbie gonna cuss us out. You're not gonna get me cussed out, Ghost. Do or drink, win or black out. Okay, so it's on and it's popping. Okay. Now, this one is called Risk It or Drink It. Okay. This one is called Where's the rest of the games? Is this the one? This one is called These Cards Will Get You Drunk. Where's Totally Sober? Huh? Okay. And we got another card game called Totally Toba or whatever. Totally Toba. Now, these, okay, we're gonna play some other games, I think, if we could set it up properly, right? Like, I have to figure it out. I don't want to call them out now because I got to figure out how we're going to set up those other games. But this one I'm going to save for Friendsgiving. I know y'all know what these are. These are burlap race kits, right? And so we have to hop around in and don't listen, depending on the weather, because today is raining, but Debbie got a big backyard, a big one. And we have enough space for a start and a finish line. These are potato sacks. Now, I might pull them out. I just might pull them out. Potato sack races. Okay? You'll get a prize at the end of this. Okay? This is a potato sack race. Which one you not ready for? Listen, Ghost. You know Debbie. Okay? Y'all not going to get me cussed out. Now, we got everything we need. We got a couple of more games that don't involve cards that I got to figure out how I'm going to set up. I wrote those games down in my notepad. So I have those games and I got 3 gifts. That's it. And that's all. 3 gifts to pick from. I normally don't do gifts in my state to state hops. I normally do gifts during end of summer soirees and Friendsgiving and stuff like that. But I got 3 gifts left from Friendsgiving. So I wonder what's in here. Let's see. I'm not going to tell y'all what it is, but I forgot because, you know, my gifts be, oh, ain't shit in this one. Is this a gag gift? Oh, nothing in this one. Oh, somebody would have got nothing. Let me see what's in here. Oh, that's a good one. Let's see what's in here. Oh, that's a good one. All right, so I got two good gifts here, y'all. Two good gifts here. This one is empty. All right. Now, also beyond the games, again, we're going to be having topics and discussion. So we're going to do the games last, because once we do the games, we're not going to be coherent, okay? Because liquor is going to be involved. Now, anyone that's coming to the events, good morning, Cena. Anyone that drinking, I know, Smokey, I'm not ready either, but I'll be ready. All right. At least I got a place to lay down. That's all. That's it. And that's all. At least I got a place to lay down. So tonight is going to start the activities, and I'm so excited. Tomorrow we are going to get up. I'm going to be sipping my coffee until it's time to go to the rodeo. Okay. Now listen, y'all, I came here. Valerie is on her way. We got our cowboy hats. We got our cowboy boots and stuff like that. But listen, y'all, no pressure. No pressure. Good morning, Michelle. No pressure for you guys to go out there and get a whole outfit, because I know that you guys live in Texas and y'all don't be dressing up like that. Not in Houston anyway, but people tell me I need to come to Dallas and Austin, because, and I know for sure Austin wears their hats and their boots on a regular basis, right? But Houston, I don't know. Y'all motherfuckers don't wear y'all shit. You only see it as somebody riding a horse, except for, where's Miss Shirley? Cause baby, guess who walked down the street yesterday looking all fine? Cowboy. There is this older man. We call him Cowboy. He worked right here at this place at the end of the block that I'm at. And if you go outside at the right time, he's walking down the street, okay, on his way from work, going home. He rocks his cowboy hat, his cowboy boots, his leather jacket. Yesterday, he had some cowhide cowboy boots on and a felt. It looked like a Stetson hat. Okay, this MFer had a Louis Vuitton leather bag, a big one, to carry his shit in from work. This MFer smelled good. Okay, he strolled down the block and he stopped and he was like, "Hi." I said, "Oh my God, Cowboy." I was like, "It's so good to see you." And he was like, "Yes." He was like, "Are you visiting?" I said, "Yes, I'm visiting. I'm back again and I'm visiting." And he thinks that Debbie is my sister. So he said, "Tell your sister I said hello." After he talked to us for a really long time, I always ask him about horses because he looks like he need to be on a horse. And he said, "It's so funny because people always look at me and wonder where the horses are." He said, "I don't ride horses." He said, "My brother has 7 or 8 horses." And when his brother lived in Texas too, in Houston. And he said when his brother passed away, the wife called him and was like, "You got to come get your brother's 8 horses, 7 to 8 horses or whatever." And he was like, He said, "I don't want them horses." He said they were beautiful. One horse sold for $30,000. One. He said he don't ride horse. He said he been on a horse once. He been on his brother's horse once, one of his brother's horses. And he said he felt the strength of that horse. And he was like, it is not for him. So I thought that was an amazing story because he looked like he ride for a living. I mean, he said he's just been dressing like a cowboy since a kid. His mother raised him and his brother up dressing like cowboys. Okay. And he's such a kind gentleman. And so I'm sure he'll walk down the street again while I'm here, whatever. And I'll get to say bye to we call him Cowboy, Mr. Cowboy. I don't even know his real name, but he is one that wears his hat and his boots every damn day. I think he the only one I see in Houston that do that. Yes, Michelle, he is nice looking. Debbie can attest to that. Cheryl can attest to that. Everybody that's seen that man can attest to the fact that he's nice looking, and he's in his 60s. Smell good, skin good, everything good, look good. I mean, he missing some teeth, but he's in his 60s. Take a pic with him. Okay, Michelle, next time I see him, I'm going to see if he let me take a pic with him. I always talk to him through the gate, but next time I see him, I'm going to be like, Mr. Cowboy, can I take a picture? Because I always talk about you, and I want to take a picture with you so that people can see what I'm talking about. You got it, Michelle. I'm going to try to take a picture with him next time. I don't know why I didn't think about that. Where's Miss Cheryl Lee? Because she saw him. Is Debbie still on the phone? Okay. I don't remember if Mr. Cowboy had a silver fox. I can't remember if he have a gray beard. I can't remember. Right, Michelle, a good dentist can fix his teeth. Oh, Smokey the ride on the horse. Oh, I know I done talked that shit up. I'm ready, I think. I told y'all I see the horse and I get scared. I don't remember if he's a silver fox, but I think he do have a little beard. But I just be so intrigued with his conversation that I guess I didn't pay attention to that. And I like beards. But, it's not like I was looking at him to court him or anything like that. I just find him fascinating. I do. I find him fascinating. And so, Juanita, you would have been a whole mess. If you would have seen him, you would have been a whole mess. You would have flirted him out his cowboy boots. Let me tell you. Listen. He be styling. I mean, he put his hand on the bar like this. When he put his hand on the bar, he is manicured head to toe. I'm just saying. I know Juanita. See, I'm so little. And the thing is I came here with my back brace because my back been out. But Debbie bed is so good. This bed in this guest room is so good. It's been so good on my back. Like I'm literally ready to change my mattresses at home, but I think I am in the next year. I think I will change my mattresses because whatever the fuck these mattresses are, I don't know. They feel good on my back. Oh God, Michelle, I hate when people come on here and give bad uju. Michelle. Why would you tell me that right before I'm thinking about getting on a horse? Y'all are crazy. Y'all really are. You could have just said, be careful when getting on a horse. Now you done raised my nerves and my anxieties. Lord have mercy. Wait, Hillbilly said riding is a series of standing in the stirrups and sitting back down. I know that's right. So today is Freestyle Friday, y'all. I don't have my daily inspiration book, and I didn't take pictures of the reads like I did the last time. I can't remember everything. So I don't know if somebody else has the Until Today book and they want to send me a picture of today's read and I can read it, or if they want to hop on and read it or whatever. But I don't have the book, our daily inspirational book. But today is Freestyle Friday. And I did talk about all the topics that we're going to be talking about this weekend. We have a load of topics to talk about over the weekend. And so, what do y'all want to talk about today? Because, as far as I'm concerned, I'm topicked up. I don't even want to start talking about none of the stuff that I started to talk about that we're going to be talking about this weekend on this live, because I don't want to give nothing away for those that are going to be here in real life, up and close and personal. But what do you guys want to talk about? Last night while I was on TikTok, one of the questions that came up, because I go live on TikTok too, and I have really lucrative conversations with people that jump up on the panel and stuff like that. But one of the questions that was asked yesterday is, would you ever go back to an ex? Not necessarily focusing on the exes that you had, but on in the future, like ever, would you ever go back to an ex, right? And again, don't focus on the exes that you've had. Just in the future in your life, do you ever foresee yourself going back with an ex after you break up with them for whatever reason? Do you see yourself going back? When this question was asked, right, I thought about it and I said no, right? And no is because I have gone back to an ex before, once before, 50, 11 times, right? And I feel like when you go back to an ex, for me, I can only speak for me, but somebody on TikTok had a really great perspective that was different from mine, and I will share what they said. But for me, I don't feel like it ever gets back to that deep organic place that it was at before. And what I mean before all the toxicity came in, before we started having problems, I don't think that the trust and the respect and all of that other stuff fully comes back. That's just my experience. Okay. Even though I went back to my ex 50, 11 times, for me, I never I never had that same feeling of safety as I did at the top of the relationship, right? For me, I felt like I was on pins and needles. For me, sometimes I felt like I was waiting for the next disappointment. And sometimes I felt like, is this really going to work? And so all of those things was a factor in taking back my ex and all the things that I was thinking throughout the time period I was with them. And so going forward, I don't think I would get back with an ex. I don't think I would. I think that would be a no for me, right? Now, the girl on TikTok, she said there is one ex that she would get back with because their breakup wasn't toxic. They just kind of fizzled out because they had to focus on their own lives, right? And so, again, it could depend on the breakup. And she said she wouldn't expect it to go back to where it was. She would expect if she got back with an ex that it would be a different experience, a better experience, not looking for it to be the same as it was. And I was like, that's a good spin. That's a good spin on it, but, right? How do I do that without craving the initial things that attracted me to you? Okay, Hillbilly, you said no. I proved it won't work. I'm with you, Hillbilly. Michelle said it would depend on why you broke up. That was exactly what a young lady named Butterfly said on the show. She said it depends on why you broke up. And then another young lady, Tink, came up and explained that she would go back with an ex, a specific ex that she had been in a relationship with because their breakup wasn't toxic. All right, so that's a good one. Johnny said, hey, Johnny, I think you can, but you won't have what you used to, and you shouldn't look for the same thing. The rules have to change, and it would be a whole new relationship. That you and Tink said the same thing. Yes, Johnny, come in the room. That's a good response, but it's a no for me. But I understand it. I understand it. My own trauma says it's a no for me, but I understand it. You see, I don't go based on me anyway, because, relationships for me, I'm very scary. I say it all the time. I don't, so I'm very, very cautious. And I'm not going back with an ex. So for me, when I'm in a relationship and I've committed myself to a relationship, I'm going to try everything that I can to make that relationship work. Because if I have to walk away from that relationship, goodbye, I'm not coming back. I'm not going to do it. True, Michelle. True. True. I guess that's the whole point, right? To be different, to be better, second time around. But baby, I don't think I can trust that. I have a lot of trust issues. And so I don't think I could trust it. Mm-mm. Oh, and one other thing, guys, reminder that we have Discord, right? And so I know there are people in our family, Coffee with Friends family, that are going through some things, right? We still have I Am Jacinta. I Am Jacinta has a YouTube channel. You should go follow her if you're not following her. And she is posting some great content around giving birth, postpartum, how to get through it, postpartum looks, from a fashion perspective. I love what she's doing because, to me, sharing your journey, no matter how hard it is, right? It helps other people. Like somebody else going through something that I Am Jacinta might be going through is going to look at her video, click on her video, connect with that video, and that video is going to inspire them. So kudos to I Am Jacinta for putting herself out there and going through the motions in a very public way. All right, that is not a small feat. So good for I Am Jacinta. All right, our prayers for your continued growth as a mother, all right, will always be. Smokey said, I tell people my train only move forward, no reverse on my train. You smile, you might catch me at the next station, but may not stop. Okay, I love that. Cena say yes. So you believe that you can rekindle. Depends on how and why you broke up and how much time has passed. I would go back to my ex for sure, but I would be honest with my feelings and would also want to hear his thoughts, etc. Okay. Some people go back and forth in the moment. Most people don't change or reflect on their behavior overnight. That part, that's what happened to me. That's what happened to me. I move out, he moved me back in. I move out, he moved me back in the moment. Now I would have a whole year lease and live out my lease in my new place, but he would just keep coming to get me. And I was like, in the moment, there was no reflection, no change of behavior, right? You just kept coming to get me. There is such a thing as motherfuckers don't really be wanting you, but they don't want nobody else to have you. See, I really believe that. And to me, you kept coming to get me because you knew that I was dating. Okay, you done been to my house and saw me sitting on another guy's lap. Yes, I could do that when I'm paying my own fucking bills. Okay, I could sit on anybody's damn lap. I feel like it when I'm paying my bills and I live and my name is the only name on the lease. Okay, I could do what I want. And I'm not with you. But he felt he was with me. Okay. And so listen, baby. Sometimes they just don't want somebody else to have you. And so that's what I felt like. I felt like you were keeping me so nobody else would have me while you go out and you can have other people. And see, I can't live like that. Don't hold on to me because you don't want nobody else to make me happy. Let me go. Leave me alone. Right? Why do people do that? That's one of our topics. Why do men hold on to women that they have no intention of having a future with? Like, what is that? Ghetto. We're going to talk about that. Because what are we doing at our big old age? Don't hold on to a woman you have no intention of having a future with, and vice versa. Don't hold on to the men if you have no intention of having a future with them. Okay? Period. I'm just saying. Okay? All about love. Michelle, you're right. That could have been a form of obsession. It could have been a form of obsession. And you know what? Once I, hey, Sai, once I really set myself free from that person, I really felt free, y'all. So, I did feel like it, I was trapped kind of. So maybe it was kind of like an obsession. I don't know. Okay. Why do people hold on to motherfuckers they have no intention of having a future with? I'm sorry for triggering you, Sai. But if you knew the rest of our topics over the weekend, you would die. That's just one of them. That's just one of them. Okay. A lot of these topics are going to be triggering for a lot of us that we're talking about over this weekend. And it's okay. We got to learn to manage our triggers. Our triggers are our responsibility. So don't get mad at somebody else for their opinion, their perspective, or none of that. And even if you are triggered, it is out, because I'm going to be triggered too. Okay. But it is our responsibility to manage our triggers. Can I remind y'all that? Okay. Misery loves company. Are they miserable though? Are they? Because I feel like they're happy. They are happy holding on to me, right? Because they're getting what they need. I'm the one that's not getting what I need. You know what I'm saying? So how are they miserable? How are they miserable? No, Si, I wasn't talking about you in a bad way being triggered. I'm just saying in general, because some of these topics that's coming up this weekend is going to trigger the fuck out of me. And so it's just a reminder to me and to y'all that we got to be responsible for our triggers. Don't jump up and cuss nobody the fuck out. That was just a reminder for me and everybody else. Sai said, I just posted the other day, people will fucking eat up your 4-course meal while feeding you crumbs. And baby, that's why I don't let motherfuckers feed me 4-course meals. I don't do it anymore. See, I used to allow it, but now I'm like, because baby, you will get the crumbs. And I don't let them feed me 4-course meals if I don't have no intention for them. And I'm not gonna feed them 4-course meals if you're gonna give me crumbs. I have been in that situation before. Actually, I have never gotten 4-course meals. Fuck it. I might have got 2.5-course meals in my relationships, but 4-course meals I have never gotten. Okay, now my 4-course meal might look different from other people's, but I'm just saying what I picture as a 4-course meal in the relationship, I have never seen. Okay, period. Okay, and I have given 4-course service to my relationships and gotten crumbs. So, Sai, I know exactly what you're talking about. Okay. I know exactly what you're talking about. This is why I say relationships are in the ghetto, right? People don't try. I'm not going to say people don't try. Some people don't try. There's a population of people that's out there still moving. Yeah. I mean, exactly, Juanita. They're not miserable. So when people say misery loves company, they're not miserable. They're not miserable. They're getting what they need out of the relationship, but you are not. You are not. And in plenty of relationships that I've been in, well, I haven't been in plenty, but the relationships that I've been in, sometimes people would be like, oh my God, your expectations are unrealistic. No, they are not. How are they unrealistic when I'm asking for what I'm giving? If I could do it, I know the fuck sure he could do it. They are never miserable. They're getting what they want. So how do you get what you want out of a relationship? Do you have your boundaries in place? Johnny says sometimes it's not love, but control. Yes, Johnny, they see something in the other that gives them a sense of superiority, and they would hold to the feeling of being able to lord over someone rather than loving someone. Baby. That is a graceful feint and a clutch of invisible pearls. Because, baby, let me find. I know I'm doing a book review, but I just want to, let me see. Let me see something real quick. Let me see something, y'all. Some sit in relationships that don't give them anything, but they stay and complain instead of trying to move on. Well, let's talk about that for a minute, okay? Wait 1 second. I'm trying to find a specific yes, Juanita, let them know. Look, I got a lot of notes in this book. Is that serious? Okay. So some sit in relationships that don't give them anything, but they stay and complain instead of trying to move on. One of the chapters in this book that we are going to be reviewing tonight, right? The chapter of commitment. Let love be love in me. Let love be love in me. Okay. One particular line I underline said, because we have learned to believe negativity is more realistic, it appears more real than any positive voice. Now, let me go into reading this little small passage about self-love, right? Because I think that if we had more self-love, stuff like what Juanita said would not happen, right? About giving so much of ourselves and not getting anything in return. And I'm guilty. I have been guilty of that. It says self-love is the foundation of our loving practice. Without it, our other efforts to love fail. Giving ourselves love, we provide our inner being with the opportunity to have unconditional love we may have always longed to receive from someone else. Whenever we interact with others, the love we give and receive is always necessarily conditional. Although it is not impossible, it is very difficult and rare for us to be able to extend unconditional love to others, largely because we cannot exercise control over the behavior of someone else, and we cannot predict or utterly control our responses to their actions. We can, however, exercise control over our own actions. We can give ourselves the unconditional love that is the grounding for sustained acceptance and affirmation. When we give this precious gift to ourselves, we are able to reach out to others from a place of fulfillment and not from a place of lack. One of the best guides to how to be self-loving is to give ourselves the love we are often dreaming about receiving from others. Okay? There was a time when I felt lousy about my over 40 body, saw myself as too fat, too this or too that. Yet I fantasized about finding a lover who would give me the gift of being loved as I am. It is silly, isn't it? That I would dream of someone else offering to me the acceptance and affirmation I was withholding from myself. Oh my God. Do y'all understand what that said? Self-love. How many of us go out and look for other relationships to give us the things that we're not even giving ourselves? We're not even giving it to ourselves. You can never love anybody if you are unable to love yourself. See, that's why when we turn around and ask ourselves, why are relationships not working? Because a lot of us are entering relationships without even understanding the love we have for ourselves. And a lot of us are going out to these relationships asking for shit that we're not even giving ourselves. And then there's other people who are getting into relationships accepting less than when you know you deserve more. And I add, do not expect to receive the love from someone else you do not give yourself. How could you? How could you give the love to someone else that you're not giving to yourself? How many times have you been in a relationship and you felt less than? You had insecurity issues. You were not loving up on yourself. You were not the priority. Everybody else is the priority. When you wanted other people to treat you a certain way and you're not even treating yourself that way. See, that's why when motherfuckers meet me and they see I go and get a 90-minute massage, okay, once a month. I go get a vitamin drip. I get a B12 shot in my ass. I am loving myself. I travel. I enjoy my life. There was a time that I didn't. I put everybody ahead of me first, but I was expecting someone else to come into my life and love up on me and give me the affirmations I needed that I wasn't giving myself. Because guess what? My son came first. And I'm not talking about when he was a minor, when he was a whole adult. Okay, he came first, then his kids came first, then my raggedy ass men came first. Everybody came first while I'm putting aside the shit that I'm supposed to be doing for myself as a form of self-love, but no more. Right? I have stepped into the self-love realm. In an ideal world, we would all learn in childhood to love ourselves. We would grow being secure in our worth and value, spreading love wherever we went, letting our light shine. If we did not learn self-love in our youth, there is still hope. The light of love is always in us, no matter how cold the flame. It is always present, waiting for the spark to ignite, waiting for the heart to awaken and call us back to the first memory of being the life force inside of a dark place, waiting to be born, waiting to see the light. Self-love. A lot of us are out here not self-loving each other, ourselves. And then we go and we say relationships and the dating pool is pee-pee and doodoo. Is it? It's pee-pee and doodoo because a lot of us are not working on self. Yes, Juanita, that's why people settle. Cheryl Lee, Cowboy came passing by yesterday. You missed him. Yes, Juanita, saying you love yourself. Let me go out. Saying you love yourself and actually proving it to yourself by your actions is what has to happen to make you truly feel loved. It does. Like, I love me. I do. I didn't always. And people would look at me and go, why? Right? But it's not that I said out loud that I didn't love me. It showed in the actions, how the men I was choosing, how I was living my life. I never lived my life necessarily ghetto, right? But accepting less than from significant others and friends showed that I wasn't loving myself, showed that I was seeking affirmation from other people. Right? It wasn't until I stepped into the room 4 years ago and started to do the work on myself through Coffee with Friends that I stepped into the room and I said, I'm stepping into the realm of self-love. And in the process of stepping into the realm of self-love, I lost people. And at first I was sad and I grieved. And then I said, fuck it. Right? Because ultimately, Self-love is about you. It's not about anybody else. And I'm not settling anymore. Like Juanita said, that's why some settle. They don't love themselves. Right? They don't love themselves. So you cannot go out in the world and expect to get something you're not giving yourself. And you should never accept less than what you are giving yourself. Message for me. Message for y'all. Oh, you said nasty hospital food. Poor Juanita. I wish I lived closer, Juanita. I'm shocked that all those people in Brooklyn. What happened to the sick and shut in from Hanson Place Church? Have they come to see you? Because, I remember we had a whole sick and shut in, thing at Hanson Place Seventh-day Adventist Church. Do they come and see you? Do they bring you food? What's going on? What's going on? I'm in Houston, y'all. And I never do my show from bed, but I'm in Houston just chilling and relaxing because why are we rushing? I got to get up soon because it's 10 o'clock and we got to go get Valerie. Okay. She's flying in today and we got to go get Valerie. So I got to get up. It's 10 o'clock. I got to get up now and I got to be able to throw something on. So I'm going to get up, jump in the shower real quick, lotion up my body and throw my clothes on and head out of here to get Valerie so that we can start our weekend. All right. Miss Cheryl Lee has been in Houston since Monday, but she's in grandmama mode. All right. We all understand what that's like. But today is Friday, Cheryl Lee, and you are going to be free from your grandmama duties. So we hope to see you tonight. Okay. At some point. And for the rest of y'all, hopefully, for those that are not coming to Houston, okay, hopefully you will catch the next trip. We're gonna have a great time. We're gonna do videos at the rodeo. We'll do videos for tonight's discussion and game time. All about love. Book discussion will be on YouTube, I think, and Discord. All right, because I don't know. We might just do it on Discord, right? Because I don't know. I'm going to think about this. Okay. I'm going to think about this because I want to cater to both populations. Right. And so I'm going to think about this, but definitely we're going to be doing it on the chat channel on Discord, which is also video. So you can hop on the video. Now, if people don't hop on the video on Discord, I will disconnect it and just focus on YouTube. So whichever platform you feel more comfortable with, it's going to be about 7:30, 8 o'clock tonight, depending on our schedule. And the games and stuff like that, you guys will be a part of those as well at some point. Not every aspect, but some point. Okay. And all the other activities through the weekend. I will be here until Tuesday. We are ending our activities, I believe, Sunday with brunch and more topics and discussions, and then people will go about their flights and their normal business. All right. We're going to have a good time. All right. More to come. But I got to end this live, y'all. I just wanted to jump on because I did not want to abandon today's show completely. But let's get this rodeo shit popping. All right. I'm going to send y'all out with some positive vibes. You know what I say, move in peace and love. And for those that we'll see this weekend, hurry on up. Come on outside. All right. We are ready to go. We're ready to get this thing started. In the meantime, between time, you know what I say, no matter how.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go.
And you can.
Even when there's no hope, you can still go.
Yep.
I never answer to no, man, I still go.
And I don't. This is a couple of friends, and I'm Roy to D-Bone. Move with peace and love. Today you get the whole song because you need it. It's a good message, y'all. Because what?
Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave.
What?
To the system, I don't wanna be a slave.
I've
I've
been
been
doing
doing
shit
shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range. Cause I grind through the climb, I invite.
Hey.
You never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain
Anything you want. Okay, Smoking.
Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief.
I don't think so, but okay.
Negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go.
Hey.
Even when you feel slow, you can still go.
Hey.
Even when there's no hope, you can still go.
I never answer.
to no, man, I still go.
And I don't, y'all.
Go.
I don't need a man I need to answer to, all right? I need a man that stands about, That's another conversation, right? Hey.
You got a mind,
But even that can change.
you can flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain.
Hey.
That's why I say, fake it till you make it, eh? And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts and turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts and put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain.
Hey.
Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and you find a door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before.
Hey.
And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can
Okay,
still go.
Ghost.
Even when there's no hope, you can still go.
Hey.
I never answer to no, man, I still go.
Go, go, go. Hey. Peace, y'all. Peace and love. Hey, Ron. You can answer to one another. I don't know what that was about. Hey, even when you... Hey. I'm out.